and I'm not really satisfied in the direction they're going with it because we're coming off of the Marvel 10 years historic era that they had.
And the kind of integrated and, that universe that they created.
Right. So kind of the formula that they went about it, right? Mm-hmm. And DC comes in with Man of Steel. Personally, I love it.
It was a good start.
Great start. I think it was a phenomenal start.
Yes.
I mean, Henry Cavill, stud. Yeah. But a perfect Superman, perfect world that they're building. Yeah. Zack Snyder, I was in on his vision that he had for the style and the aesthetic of it.
Absolutely.
Batman vs Superman, which obviously
extended cut was better than the theatrical cut. BVS, like you're thinking, all right, it's going to be Batman versus Superman, and they're just going to be going at it the whole movie, and it's going to be sick. And then you go in, and it's like that, and then all of a sudden it takes its turn, and it turns into the Doomsday story. And if you don't know Doomsday's where Superman dies. Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert, sorry. And you're thinking to yourself, like, really? We're going to kill Superman this early?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're going to create Doomsday, who, one, look like shit compared to what he looks like in the comics.
Right.
And then you're going to kill off Superman, and then that brings us into Justice League.
But think about it, that's already within
two movies.
2 films.
You can't kill off a flagship character in 2 movies in an extended universe.
And that's going back to my point. And first of all, I think Batman vs Superman should. Yeah, I completely agree with what you said. It should have been titled and pushed a completely different. It shouldn't have been a Batman vs Superman. It should have been. It should have just been Dawn of Justice.
That would have been. Yeah,
it should have been that.
Yeah, because Wonder Woman comes in and she kind of kicks ass.
I think the title of it completely botched a lot of the criticism that they got. I think that's half the reason.
Is it Batman vs Superman or is it Dawn of Justice?
Right. Because think about it. If you have that, if you label it, you're not really going. The people that aren't really into it that much. You're just sitting home. Hey, I'm gonna go see a movie. Batman vs Superman. You're expecting
Batman and Superman to fucking.
But if you just had it titled as Man of Steel 2 or something else, you're gonna go in, and then when you get a little bit of the taste of Batman and Superman fighting, and be like, oh shit, this is badass, right?
Yeah, seriously.
But back to my point is DC saw Marvel's success, and I think 2013 was when Man of Steel came out.
That's when it came out.
And so Marvel's already established.
Avengers was the year before.
Right. So Marvel's already established for, what, 4 years, 5 years?
Iron Man came out in 2008.
Yeah. So they're trying to play catch up. That's what DC's doing.
Yeah.
And I thought they completely fucked up with trying to play catch up. They had a really cool style, very dark approach, which I loved. And that's how the comics was.
Approach, because DC's comics are a lot darker than Marvel's comics.
And that's what differentiates them from the Marvel films.
Yes.
And that's half the studio's fault, because then they sell out because they see Marvel being a very lighthearted family film. And then so DC fucked up with Justice League and Suicide Squad.
Stunods! Okay.